So I actually am a social worker by background. I worked in the public policy field for a number of years, 5 to 7 years, prior to really starting to get into internet marketing. And so I got into internet marketing probably in 2011. I started a travel blog actually. And at the time, I had read about all these successful travel bloggers who were making, tens of thousands of dollars a month or whatever on their travel blog. And I thought, well, gosh, I travel a lot and I was getting ready to move overseas. And so I was like, well, that would be like the perfect kind of online business to have to set up before our big move so that I can be bringing in some income because we moved for my husband's job. So I wanted to work too while we were overseas. So I spent about a year building up this travel blog, and that's how I got into internet marketing. Built the travel blog up to where it was doing well, making probably about 4K a month at its peak, and continuing to grow when honestly the great firewall, I was living in China. And so I got just really shut down by the internet in China. It was just impossible. But I never gave up. I just kind of had to put all that on hold. And then I returned to internet marketing a couple of years ago once we got back to the States. So kind of a bit of a circuitous route into internet marketing from the kind of political world or the advocacy world. I think it fits my personality well. So I like the challenge of it.
Cool. So now let's get to the punchline part. So you have a site that's doing pretty well, and that's how you and I sort of connected. And you launched the site in July 2017. Right now it's March. So it's what is that, 8 months or something like that?
8.5 months probably, yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me about like the most recent earnings, say in like February, and what's the target for March?
Sure, yeah. So my most recent earnings, I think in February, was just under $2,000 for the month, so like 1950 maybe.
Okay.
And right now I'm on track to make about 3,000 for March.
Okay.
So that would be my goal, is to crack 3,000 by the end of March. I don't know if I'll do it. Maybe I'll get 28. I think if I can get to 2,800, I'll be, fine with that because
Yeah.
the trajectory is good. But yeah, that's my goal. I think for my past 30 days, I checked it this morning, and I think I was at just under 2,400 for the past 30 days. So
Okay.
it's
That's
up in March.
amazing. Congratulations. I mean, a lot of people don't get to the point that you're at. So that's a huge accomplishment, and that's amazing. And do you check your earnings like every morning? Because it's pretty exciting.
Yeah. Not so much because it's exciting. I think I actually check it out of fear just to make sure that like overnight my Amazon account didn't get canceled or something.
Right.
Same thing with like Google Analytics. I'm always making sure I have people on my site so that I can check that it's not crashing. But yeah, I mean, I just like to tick off the progress in my own mind, kind of to set my mind as I go into my work day, because I'm doing this full time now.
Okay.
So I probably start around 7 or 7:30 in the morning if it's a good day. And yeah, that's how I set my work day. I remind myself of how far I've come, and it feels like I'm just, really kind of trudging along during the day, especially if I'm doing the writing myself. It's a good reminder just to set my mind that, yeah, you are actually making progress. This is going somewhere. This is working.
Okay. Awesome. I check earnings often too. So it's a normal thing that we do.
Yeah.
How much traffic is the site getting right now? Like per day on average, would you say?
Sure. Per day probably on average about 1,700. The highest days are usually Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
And those are just under 2,000 a day. Then any other day can be 17, 18, something like that. So I'm around 43 to 45,000 a month right now.
Okay.